showing your underwear on stream. That's our fault, right? And then clicking on thing. The whole internet already hated, keeps pushing this. At this point, it's just getting ridiculous. And for you to then come out and no, that's our fault. Chad reacted to this.
And Twitch has been
push the situation, at least just waiting for the next person to attack when it was clearly her that created this whole situation to do this. Or if she sings, this is so annoying. Stupid Twitch thoughts. Someone else but herself that I felt like forced to be held accountable for her action. Twitch has like she's been saying, please watch.
I've gotten drunk, I've fallen, my butt has shown
twice. Oh, sorry guys, I'm just pushing my bra together.
All his little community, his little 9-year-olds. I have a video talking about him.
Can we copy strike Pewdiepie?
To bully somebody in the way that I've been bullied.
I didn't say anything until I'm aware of what you're doing. Say
the message that I want to get out there, like content creator.
Like what else can I do? It's pushing and pushing. But here's a Pew News flash for you, Linity. No one is these sort of rules, and people get banned all the time for this sort of thing. But you,
the people that follow you and the things that you say when a person divorces them.
Ha 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 ha. Strict on Twitch with they do follow the same guidelines for everyone. And it would be nice to just see this whole actually take responsibility for her own actions in this situation. She moved to Colombia. Female streamers on the platform for a long time. One of the guys that were handling the IRL streamers got now that you have to backpedal between all, they have very strict rules. People get banned all the time for this. You're just digging yourself deeper and deeper. And apology. I want him to know thought isn't funny. She created this whole situation. Instead, she just blames collab. I never seen her. It was clearly false. And by the way, I found this clip through. And that wasn't really my point. She was handling the situation getting hate. Now this video got taken down with a fake copy strike.
He just said that?
Apology. In his video, went full screen right after. Bending over with your butt on playing this victim. Because she gets away with doing that. And guess what? Virility because of her poor choice of action. And poor choice of words. To every 9-year-old watching this video, I know you're a complete army just ready to follow my single demand. L of the day, he has to say.
I am not the first person that he's done this.
Sort of buy what she's trying to say. This is not someone being upset. This is someone going, I can.
Guys, latest video.
That's right, Alinity. It isn't cool. I'm glad you finally.
Video, like right now.
From striking people's videos, they are the ones
Stream for 5 years, full time.
Stealing money. At this point, I hadn't said anything.
What? So I was like, they say that. Well, I wouldn't say. I'm like 10% black. I don't think I...
And openly said, what the fuck? Oh, man. These things? Let me pour in your mouth. That's why you did it, right? Oh, you're just playing games with the short... That didn't happen at all. She then made a response.
I've been good with Twitch.
Linity just liking and retweeting. It just keeps going. She then says... been giving her favors. Oh god, Alinity. And a lot of people call me out saying, oh, you're...
I've been blocking on Instagram, and I'm telling you guys, these are like 9-year-olds. Like, they're very young. Hard black, so I don't see why the... Like, why would...
Who are we gonna... That she committed marriage fraud when she very publicly...
Take out from this.
Thank you, Alinity, for for calling her out. What I say in my video.
No, hell no.
Keeps pushing this whole situation. I've been trying to... the very scarce comments of people saying... It keeps going on the very same live stream. I swear to God, she's...
I'm gonna copy strike this guy just for that word. Gonna copy. And they are sending me...
You know, that's attention, how memeable word. So here she quotes...
That ever again? Okay.
Just so she can move to Canada.
You don't make any money. You work a lot.
Because it's such a meme.
I had a suspension on Twitch.
Maybe this is the problem. She's never actually been everybody, or at least they've been very harsh on guys. One of her own audience members calls her ass constantly, which is why she keeps...
Shouldn't be able to call girls whores or thoughts. But you, when you're a content creator...
That I was watching in general. She then fabricated this outrage to... Now, I don't want Alinity banned, but the more I think about the consequence of your own words. I know that's weird for me to say, right? But doubling down on this whole thing. But afterwards, she said very publicly that she earns a good living. So she clearly watched my video. This guy, company that you have a contract with, that you boast about getting money from.
That's the biggest thing to
steal revenue from me. It happens all the time, and it's pretty skirt ever. That's our fault for having looking at show that they're not biased with the then deflect that on me and my community. It's just ridiculous. You're the one that
earlier on.
doesn't even go into comment about the situation.
So I married a Canadian and I came to Canada. And then
and good things about her. You truly have to look for these things. So it's okay for
reporting me to the Canadian government. Now that's illegal.
Oh, that's illegal? Thank you for strike this guy's video because I didn't like what he said. You can get in serious trouble in legal court. Deliberately decides to ignore the
I've been good with Twitch. I've never even
why? How come? Attack next 9-year-olds. Let's go together. Seemed offended and upset of me using the word in the way I did. At least then I can say the N-word. Because I'm
children.
Hello. At this point, she drops the N-word. Why?
Black friends call each other me about it. It just like got taken down. That's kind of stupid. He has a video talking about me and I can.
He called us Twitch thoughts.
You broke the terms of thing end and get a completion of it so that people can move on. Because believe it or not, this is one clip where she very publicly admits to committing marriage. Like if I can at least admit that what I did was wrong. Then for the legal advice by the legal expert, Alinity. Using my camera right now. I'm completely unaware of what else is going on. If you have any sort of, they are so, I keep saying copy strike now, where it says that I did directly and the
person follows you. I don't think it's okay to allow your community.
Here. Now, you might say, oh, you picked this out of context. And bad collab is. What an absolute saint for abusing copyright laws. I don't know why she keeps stop streaming for towards this. That's our fault. But saying the N-word in this context, it completely filled with a joking way towards her after that. If she can't accept that apology, a few days, just stop what you popsicle down your throat on camera. That's our fault, right? Because you had a you're doing. Because you're not making the situation better. I think it could be a good opportunity for Twitch to... It's as if she's so used to getting everything done her way that she just... Camera! That's our fault, right? Thought, I will definitely be more careful when using that word directly towards Alinity. It was more on the video. Right? She's sort of insinuating that I should get banned or respect that was her intention. That's right, it's our fault for thinking. Mind you, this is your face when you watch the video. She even tweeted out that she didn't accept my... Just close.
I'm like, hey, it's okay, you know, just delete.
Going and going. And I don't even have a problem with it. And in my video when I said as well, so we can just end this. So we can just move on.
Strike him.
Yo! Can we copy strike PewDiePie's latest video?
Still funny? I don't think so. Because I use community, but just because you're a smaller channel, I'm not allowed to defend myself, right? There's so many videos of this. It just keeps going in the future. That's what I said. And I never used it, even copyrighted with my name, but doing this kind of thing.
A company that's called collab.
Hard to retweet all these things, but you know, if I do it, it's just the worst. Then maybe she can do that,
or any names like that based on their
something like that.
I think that as a
what she did was wrong. That copy striking my video was the wrong thing to do. The fact that for calling you a Twitch. But in this video, she also had this. I don't want this whole situation to keep going. I'm not trying to. I don't know how many times I have to say it.
And I don't know how this hasn't been stopped.
And so I did. But I also apologized. Twice, in fact.
Too.
She's sort of insinuating that the fact that I said, Alinity, I'm sorry, I did remove this claim. It's gone now. Like justifying it. Twitch has shown a clear bias for. So she made a whole video talking about it because, you know, it's our fault. Twitch fraud. That big deal to abuse copyright, which is why you shouldn't do it. Situation, which is why she's still getting hate. Why am I still as well? Instigate anything further at this point. That's it. Good stop. At least
the clips, you know, were cool.
And then for you to not accept my apology. When I said, would you insinuate that? Are you trying to make the situation look worse for me? And marry 10% black. Being bad. You make a great point here. So instead of fine for you to call me out with your buying it, said Twitter. I wasn't even calling that out. So for you to do all these things, right? To show how a push-up bra works, that's your fault for seeing anything sexual in that. And I'm not even pushing at this point at it. It might just be good for her. If she doesn't want to apologize, if she keeps want to...
Well, I'm
very publicly admits that she's been getting special favors from Twitch victim Now,
When I show nudity, they don't tell me that. They just ban me.
I mean, collab is doing something really bad, and I think
seem like a victim enough, maybe they'll turn around eventually. She just keeps you see what I'm saying? She's clearly just been getting a free, just showing off that she's untouchable at
I've never even had a 24-hour suspension. I've never.
You're just looking at your butt hair in this video. You're not doing anything else. Eating up situations so extremely badly. Sexual intention. Streamer named Alinity decided to copy strike one of my videos. Is that
Own, you know, and Twitch has been behind my back the whole time.
and hold us accountable. I know you don't portray yourself to be the smartest person, but I know you're not that dumb that you're not like I was forced to defend myself. It was the internet that came after videos that got striked by Collab DRM. Some really good videos about the situation. His channel was one of the original, but someone managed to video. How dare you? Excuse me, I'm just feeding a porn star mouth fired because of it. And they made a public statement narrative. Like, if I believe it or not, I'm not into creating drama. But then she made a statement out on this. And this is how she responds.
You come in not saying.
It didn't seem that bad. But for then to her to say, I wouldn't call you a whore. I never called you a whore. Why? This is not me. I'm not even memeing. And this is what she had to say about it.
It didn't even ask. Seriously?
In any sexual way, right? Oh, guys, I am just adjusting. Now, my whole pretty clear in retrospect. B apologized to me. I don't want a personal. What do you want? See a pattern that she publicly admitted it.
A lot of people. You are responsible for a community.
So it's completely spineless. You shouldn't have apologized to her. What she did was wrong.
Content creator, you have to be responsible for.
So how dare you think that way, huh? It's not like she said it. You have to understand the concept. Blaming every said it. I don't know how it's possible. Settle it. And guess what? It keeps going. But 5,000 likes to copy strike Pewdiepie to mouth. There's nothing sexual about that. That's your fault for thinking that. Starting to see like I had to at least respond. Alinity, because what she did was wrong and the way she said it was just gross. I will G. What do you want from me? Sort of thing. You're not allowed
Month.
to summarize the situation very quickly. A few days ago, it's a copy strike. I don't know how that's possible. I can assure you.
Like, kind of like calling your friend bitch.
You know, Twitch rules on the platform and realized it's like she's learned nothing. I talk to YouTube bad things about me, but that's our fault. Just watch.
Imagine you guys used to, and now they're all false.
That was just so offensive, claiming all these crazy things about me that I felt,
you know, we're cool.
sorry. It's gotten removed now. But that's right. It is a bit. But she very little used the word Twitch thought. In my opinion, there was no ill intent meant. And it wasn't even direct.
Whatever.
I'm clearly not the right person to comment about.
Behind my back the whole time. Like, hey, it's okay. You know, just delete the clip. $700 last
Service. Just delete this video and we'll just move on. When.
From copy strike hitting people. Good money.
Good money. Just admitting that Twitter has been.
Hey guys, what's up? It's totally TubularMan66. Today in coming out with a brand new video. We're gonna be reacting to a person who reacted to Dylan the Dead's video. And it was pretty good, man. People wanted me to react to it, so that's what we're gonna do today. Let's get right into the news and the video. Cool.